I'm Mark Penfold, and it's my privilege to be the endorser for the Eagle Commission and for our Fellowship of Churches. I served for almost 30 years as a chaplain in the United States Army or the Army Reserve. It was such an incredible privilege to represent our fellowship and to represent the Lord as a pastor and as a counselor, someone who was there for those who were serving in our military.
I came into the chaplaincy because patriotism was a very strong root, a strong virtue in my family. All of my brothers served in the Marine Corps.
I had always loved the military, but because I felt called to the ministry, I pursued the chaplain candidate program, and the Eagle Commission helped provide the opportunity to get endorsed.
I was a church planner in Southern California, and it was during that time that we felt God was moving us into something more missional, where we were in the culture of our people almost on a daily basis.
We've had men who served in every conflict and almost every deployment the military's been in since World War II. Today we have approximately 20 men who are serving as chaplains.
One of the neat things about the Chaplain Corps is you get an opportunity to both do ministry for God and ministry for your country. You're both a chaplain and an officer simultaneously.
Encouraging sailors and Marines in their spiritual walk and growing in their faith and caring for people. That's our role.
When our soldiers deploy, we as chaplains deploy with them. When you're in a deployed or a field environment, you're going to have a large number seeking strength. They're seeking a hope in that great challenge. And one of the things that we've seen in our ministry is the opportunity for Ashley to really reach out and minister to the wives. Wives of the battalion, other chaplain wives, the neighborhood.
For us, we've been able to have a sphere of influence and connect with people of a lot of different faith backgrounds, a lot of different connections that we wouldn't have if we were in local church ministry.
When I was in a church in California, not only did I not have an opportunity to rub shoulders with people of other faith practices, sometimes I had a hard time rubbing shoulders with unbelievers, because you tend to get in a giant bubble of all the believers in the Christian little realm that you live in. And for me, I had a heartbeat to be around unsaved people, to build relationships with those that are without Christ, and to see them come to Christ.
Finding my feet really came through the Spouses Club. It initiated me into the military world in that it explained things to me and helped me understand this very complicated base. Some of the women I've met and brought into the Spouses Club are now a part of our chapel service.
We as chaplains have provided a Bible study where they can come to and basically be talked to as human beings, and they love that. They get an hour and a half where they can break away from the grueling training that they're experiencing to dig into the deep well of wisdom that can come from Scripture.
As a chaplain, we provide for all soldiers. If there's a Jewish soldier that comes in, I'm able to provide resources for them. If it is a Christian soldier that comes in, I'm able to perform pastoral counseling, baptism, Christian weddings, things to that nature.
The men in our fellowship have done well as chaplains in their ministry. Yeah, we could always use more. Think again, 3,000 chaplains only for 2.1 million servicemen and women in the active and reserve component. That's a huge mission field.
It's an excellent opportunity for individuals that may still be in seminary, or maybe you're just graduating college and you're moving towards that direction. Chaplain candidacy programs avail the individual the opportunity to finish up their degree, but at the same time stick their toes in the water as far as chaplaincy goes.
Those who are considering being a missionary or pastor and looking for a chance to really build the kingdom, I think the chaplaincy is a great opportunity to do that.
So you are dealing one-on-one with folks who are at the tip of the spear in a place where humanity is at its darkest. And it really hurts people. It brings some to the edge of not wanting to live anymore. And the chaplain is in the midst of that. And what we really need is folks who have a heart for people, to be in the midst of those hardships that they are dealing with and being willing to walk with them.
So here's an opportunity to take Jesus into another environment as an extension of local church ministry, to be where they are, to be their chaplain, and to be like Jesus in the midst of that context.